Hello, my name is Roy, and I've been in 3rd grade Warlock. Picture number 1, 4, 200 plus 60 plus 3. It's best to add the smaller numbers first and add it to the big one. That's the easiest way to do it, probably. So the two smaller numbers are 68 and 3. You just add that, which if you add that, which is 60 plus 3, and if you do that, it goes 36, which is 63. All you need to do is add 200 to 63. And then, boom. Then this one is 263. So now this is for space. Okay, 10 plus 5. 10 plus 5. When you add a number by 0, it's just going to stay the same. So 0 plus 5 is 5. Like 1,000 plus 0 is 1,000. Basically 0 means that you're adding nothing. So it's going to be 5. Since there's no number, just think of it as 1. And then it just brings it down. 1. So this one's 15. Or you could just count with your hands, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you have 2 of these. And this is 10. And then you could just add another one. And that makes 15. You can count it with your fingers too. 400 plus 9. 400 plus 9. It's also going to be 0. Just think it just has 0, 0. So if there's no number, it's always going to be 0 in that place. Okay, and then it's going to be 0 plus 9. Basically means 9 plus nothing. So this is 9. 0 plus 0 means 0. 4 plus 0 is 4, I meant. 4. So this one's 409. 200 plus 40 plus 6. Add the small numbers first, which is 40 plus 6. Which that means 6 and 4, which is 46. And then you add 200 to it. 6, 4, 2, which makes 2. 46. Division. This one, this one, this one, this one, I guess. Okay, it says dividing 15 divided by 3. When you divide, it's always going to be the second number. It's always going to be this number in the front. And you're trying to, because you're trying to see how many times 3 could go into 15. And then you put 15 inside. You see if 3 could go into 1, which it can't. So it goes on to 15. Can 3 go into 15? Yes. 3 goes into 15 5 times. After you multiply these two numbers, which you get 15, you subtract it on the bottom. If you get 0 on the bottom, that means this is your answer up here. So this one would be 5. 48 divided by 6. 6 divided by 48. Trying to see if 4 could go into, 6 could go into 4. It can't, and you do it to 48. 6 could go into 48 8 times. 6 times 8 is 48. Subtract it, 0, 8. 48 divided by 6 is 8. Okay, 30 divided by 2. Okay, it's 2 divided by 30. Okay, 2 could go into 3 one time. You multiply those two numbers, goes 2, subtract it. Then it goes 3 minus 2, which is 1. You bring down the second number, which is 10. 2 goes into 10 5 times. Multiply it, subtract it, you get 0. 2 times 15 is 30. So this one would be 15. 4 divided by 24. 4 can't go into 2, you do 24. 4 could go into 24 6 times. 4 times 6, 24. Subtract it, 0, 6. 5 times 4. Oh, wait. 5 times 4. This one is. Okay, multiplication. 5 times 4. You could do it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4 in each of them. And if you count it up, there goes 20. 4 times 9. You could do 4 plus 4 plus 4, 9 plus 9 times, or you could do 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9, but that's going to take a long time. So you could do like 1 multiplication. You just have to like memorize it all. That's the easiest way. That's the easiest way to do it. You could do it. Memorize it all, and it won't be that hard. And then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you count it up, that actually equals 36. Okay, 10 times 2. That basically, multiples of 10 basically means you're saying 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. You're just adding everything by 10. So it's going to be 10 times 2. You multiply it up, then left. 2 times 0. If you multiply any number by 0, it's always going to be 0. So this one's going to be 0. Then you multiply 2 times 1, which is 20. 2, and that equals 20. 5 times 2, this means 5 plus 5. Or you could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you count it up, it equals 10. Word problems. Okay, you could do the number 1, 3. Okay, it says Kai has 50 crayons. He breaks 28 of them and loses half of the remaining crayons. How many crayons does he have left? So it says that he has a total of 50 crayons first, and he breaks 28 of them, which basically means he loses 28 of them. So you have to subtract 28. You can't subtract 0 minus 8 or it'll become a negative number, which you can't do that. So you have to borrow from the tens place. This one becomes a 4. This one becomes a 10. 10 minus 8 is 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. He currently has 22 right now, but it says he loses half of the remaining crayons. So you have to divide it by 2. Half means 2. You see if 2 could go into 2, which can. It goes into 2 one time. 2 times 1 is 2. Subtract 0. You bring down to 2. 2 could go into 2 one time. So multiply it. 2, 0. So he has 11 crayons left. Mark has 60 pennies and gets 2 more from his friends for his birthday. He loses 15 and gives away 9. How many pennies does he have left now? Says that he has a total of 60 pennies. He gets 2 more from his friend, which let's add 2. And if you do that, it goes 62. And it says he loses 15 of them and gives away 9. The easiest way to do it is just add 15 and 9, because that's how many he lost in total. Plus 9, 5 plus 9 plus 5 equals 14. You can't put it like this, so you would put it on top over here. You would add 1 plus 0, which is 1, and then you'll add this top number, which equals 2. So he lost 24. So he has 62 in total right now, and he loses 24, so you have to subtract that. You can't subtract 2 with 4, so you borrow from the 10th place. This one's because of 5. This one's because of 12. This one's because of 8. 12 minus 4 is 8. 5 minus 2 is 3. So he has 38 pennies left.